What's going on, guys? Going to be going over my top 3 MLB picks for today. A little bit of a later video today. I try and get them out before 10 a.m. Usually it's currently 10:30, but loving some plays today. Let's just get straight into it, guys. Again, for each prop we miss, I'm going to be giving away a free month of VIP. VIP members get every single flip that I play for Prizepicks, UnderDog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Pick, which is a sports book. So if you're on sports books, you get any bet or prop that I play on any app. You get my exact slips. Definitely recommend it. $20 a month if you're interested. Or for each prop we miss in this video, I'm going to give away a free month of VIP. So just leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button, and hit that subscribe button. I will check, and I'm going to pick one person in the next video for each one we miss. But let's get into the video. Sorry I haven't been posting as much. I've been working on a lot of stuff in the background. VIP members know what I'm talking about, but there's a lot going on right now. There's something big coming soon. Possibly a website even being released by me. We'll see how it goes. But just testing some things in the back end. And let's get into the video, guys. Really quickly, we are using Outlier and DG Fantasy for our research. DG Fantasy, use code LIMIT, get 25% off your first month. They have an optimizer, which really helps. It compares Sportsbook and other pick'em apps to the pick'em app of your choosing. And they have the AI slip generator. You can just click a button. If there's none here, you just click a button. It generates AI slips based on positive EV and gives you the exact slip to play. Definitely recommend it, guys. And you can use Outlier to look at the stats of those plays and figure out what you want to take afterwards. Very, very helpful, both of these apps. You can use my link on Outlier for a free week. But let's get into today's picks. Today's first pick is going to be, I'm going to go in order of most confident to least confident. So Jake Irvin is one of our picks, but it's not the most confident pick I have today. My most confident pick of the day is going to be Bello over 4.5 strikeouts versus the Kansas City Royals. Now, the Royals don't strike out very much. That's the only thing that's a little bit iffy about this play. But we'll take a look at this. Obviously, this is a popular play. It looks like 2.1 thousand people have taken either the over or the under. I mean, I would hope they're taking the over. But loving this play. And let's take a look over at Outlier and see why I'm liking this play today. Again, now the only issue is that they are versus the Royals, but 4.5 is really low for him. We can see it is minus 128 on FanDuel here, around minus 120, 115 elsewhere. When we take a look, over his last 5 games, he's cashed in 4 out of 5. Last 10, he's cashed in 7 out of 10. And in 2024, this season, he's gone over in 10 of 16 games. And it looks like over his last, what is that, 3, 5, 7. Over his last 9, he's cashed in 7 of 9 games. At home, 4 of 7. And when we take a look, Outlier Insights, he's exceeded this in 4 of his last 5 games. 6.2 strikeouts a game on average. And we can see that for this whole season, he's averaging 5.13 strikeouts per game with a median of around 5.5. We can also see he's going around 5 innings per game. So he's pitching around 5 innings. Some games he'll go 6. Some games he'll start the 4th but not finish it. There's only one game this season that he hasn't at least started the 4th inning. And if he can go into the 4th, go into the 5th this game, I do see him getting the strikeouts we need. In the top right, we can see starting pitcher data, and we can see he's 9-5 this season with 5.4 earned runs per 9 innings, 83 innings pitched, with an 8.86 strikeouts per 9 innings. So an average of right around 1 strikeout per inning. So we would need him to go around 5 innings for him to get 5 based on his average. Walks and hits per inning pitch, 1.49. And when we take a look, we can see he's around 53 percentile, 22.1% strikeout percentage with 8.9 strikeouts per 9 inning, which is in the top 34% right there. And when we take a look at KC batting versus right-handed pitchers, they have a 19.1% strikeout rate for 2024. And then their last 30 games is a little bit worse. It goes from top 4 to top 8 with a 19.9% strikeout rate. Even though KC are good at not striking out, though, I do like this pick today. He's going over against some other teams that are not that heavy at striking out. Now, obviously, this last game, we got 11 strikeouts versus Oakland. The Athletics, they strike out all the time. That's nothing impressive. But there have been a few games, like versus Tampa Bay, where he got 6. The Orioles, he got 7. Toronto, 6. There's some games where there's some pretty decent teams. Not the best, like the Padres, but there's some decent teams, and he's gotten those strikeouts. So I'm liking Bello tonight. Let's take his over 4.5 strikeouts. And let's move on to play number 2. So play number 2 is going to be, as we just saw, Jake Irvin over 17.5 pitching outs. Now, I will say, as I was posting this to VIP, it did get bumped. It was 16.5. Obviously, if I'm taking an over, the lower number, the better. But even at 17.5, if he's going to go over 16.5, the odds are in our favor that he's going to go over 17.5 as well. Simply because it's just the way baseball works. If you start the 5th inning, you're going to have 15 pitching outs at the start, right? And then you're going to go 16, 17, 18. So unless he gets he gives up a double, he walks, he hits someone with a pitch, gets ejected, something like that, after his 17th pitching out between 16 and 18, then if he cashes 16.5, he should cash 17.5. Now, it would be understandable if his pitch count is high. Like, I would not take the bump if it was 17.5 bumping to 18.5, for example. You don't take that bump because if his pitch count is high, he's not going to come back out. But since this is in the same inning as the 16.5, I still really love this. This is versus the Brewers, and let's take a look. So we can go ahead and go back to Outlier, search up Jake Irvin. You can take a look at his pitching outs right here. And we can take a look over his last 10 games. He's went over this in 9 out of 10. In 2024, he's went over this in 74% of games, 14 of 19. And in away games, he's went over this in 10 of 12 games. Excuse me. He gets 18 strikeouts pretty consistently, guys. Again, you're either going to go 5, 6, 7 innings, right? And you see he typically doesn't get taken out in the middle of an inning. He either goes to 5, which is 15 pitching outs, 6 innings, which is 18, or 7 innings, which is 21. I don't think that he's going to go 5 innings today. I think he's either going to go 6 or 7. I don't see any issues today. Milwaukee have a .256 batting average this season, but over their last 30 games versus right-handed pitchers, it actually is down to a .234. And Jake Irvin looks pretty decent. He doesn't give up many earned runs. He doesn't give up many hits. I'm really liking this today. I'm locking it in. Jake Irvin over 17.5 pitching outs. Now let's go for our third and final play of the day, which is going to be Logan Gilbert over 5.5 pitching strikeouts. So this is versus the Angels. Let's go ahead and just take a look at it. Players, Logan Gilbert over 5.5 strikeouts right here. Now, over his last 5, he's cashed in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 5 out of 10. 2024, he's cashed in 13 of 19 games, 68% of games this season. He's also cashed in 5 out of his last 6 games, with the one miss being 3 strikeouts versus Minnesota. We can see he's going an average of 6 innings pitched per game. Lowest he's had is 4. Most he's had is 8 innings. We can see he has a 24.1% strikeout rate this season, which is in the top 31%. Not that bad at all. He walks 1.8 batters per 9 innings as well, which is not much at all. And we can see Angels batting versus right-handed pitchers. They are 17th out of 30th, 23% strikeout rate. Not bad at all right there. And we don't have any Gilbert stats versus the Angels. Excuse me. I apologize. But we have a lot of data to look at here for Gilbert. He has a median of 6, an average of 6.5 or 6.05. I apologize. I think he's getting at least 6 today. I'm taking the over 5.5 strikeouts. This looks really good for us tonight. Let's lock it in. Let's go 3 for 3. And again, if I miss any of them, I am going to pick a random comment to win a free month of VIP. So be on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys in the comments.